And welcome back to part 3 of What If Piccolo and Gohan had trained in the time chamber for the Saiyans. Last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If, King Cold had come and wiped out the Z fighters after the death of his son. Now, two things. Someone had asked how Goku could go up against Final Form Frieza when he's weaker in this version. Well, don't forget, he's still been training with the Kaioken for years. So he could definitely pull off a times 10. And a times 10 Goku against a heavily suppressed Frieza would ultimately kill him pretty easily. Matter of fact, if Frieza had just stayed at the level of power he was in, maybe even only gone to like 10% of his full power, which would only have been 12 million, Goku at times 10 Kaioken would have easily trounced him. So that's more or less how that happened. In terms of, though, why King Kai, is Purunga strong enough to keep King Kai from finding the dragon, finding Namek? Probably not. Because someone brought up why they just hadn't been washed back, or I brought up why it hadn't immediately been wished back yet. And that was due to the fact that Purunga, or because of the rush that Nail made on Purunga, that no one who could basically find Namek again. Or at least no evil. And obviously King Kai is not evil. But Nail could have easily worded it in a way where no one else would find Namek again. But does Purunga's power supersede King Kai's? Well, technically, yes, because King Kai just can't grant wishes. So, technically, yes, Purunga does, and Shaman do supersede King Kai in power on some level. But this is the North Galaxy. This is his sector. Ultimately, he would be able to find him. In this case, we're just going to say it's taking him a little time to do so. Like, he can sense Namek out there. He's just been struggling to find it. And then he's got to convince them to use the Dragon Balls. Like, first off, he's got to talk to them, say, hello, I'm a voice in your head from a deity from another universe. I need to borrow your Dragon Balls, please. He's got to do that. But, meanwhile, Trunks is talking with his mom, and someone is basically, given the word to King Cold that someone is here asking about, those fighters he killed all those years ago, and even say that about something about time travel or something like that. Time travel? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I might as well go. I wonder who's asking about it. Let's go visit. And he's on his way there, and so Trunks is talking to Bulma. What happened? Whoa. What's going on? And she explains how, Frieza came to Earth and, they were able to barely fend him up, but they did it. And, but it wasn't enough because a few weeks later, his father came and they stood no chance against his father and they were ultimately slaughtered. All of them, even Dad, and he's even Dad. I'm sorry. Like everyone, including even Goku or Goku. Is Goku? No, Goku's not my dad. No. And what about Vegeta? Well, Vegeta hightailed that planet. As far as a little I know is that he's probably planet hopping, trying to keep ahead of Colt's forces. That's probably what Vegeta's actually doing. Vegeta is very strong, and unfortunately, without Goku there to instill that Saiyan rage of I became Super Saiyan, you didn't, in him, he's not, his road to Super Saiyan is probably going to be a bit tougher. He's getting good training in, but when he can, but he's also on the run constantly, so he's kind of hopping planet to planet. We'll come back to that, because that's going to be important for later. But ultimately, that's all wrong. And he explains, at least as much as he's going to, that I'm from the future, and here's what happened. And B, I think he might even say, because he knows his timeline is so messed up as it is, that honestly, there's a real scenario where Trunks might just abandon this timeline and try again. But I think Trunks is a good person, so he would not want to leave these people under the rule of a tyrant. So he'd at least wait for King Cold to kill King Cold. And to that point, he says, "Yeah, I think I need to try this again." And he basically tells Bulma how the truth is, I'm your son from the future. On the off chance something happens again, I won't tell you who the father is, but yeah, no, I'm your son from the future. And it was like, wait, so you're my son? there's so much I want to know. I was like, can't tell you that, Mom. Otherwise, things could change a lot more. But are already different from what you said. She's got a point. But that's neither here nor there. I got some business to take care of, and I'll be out of your hair. And so he flies off. I was like, you're not going anywhere, mister. Sorry, Mom. He just blasts a hole in the ship. Knowing you, it's not going to take you very long to fix that, but I'll probably be gone by the time you do. You? And so he flies off, and King Cold's ship comes down. And he comes out with even the Ginyus in force, because the Ginyus probably, are his elite guard. Ginyus might even be a little stronger at this point, because they've had enough time to, just continue to get stronger. So you might be seeing Ginyus. No, I'm not even going to bother getting power levels, because it's not going to matter. So, it's, so you came to see us. It's like, yeah, you must be King Cole. It's like, and you must be a young little whippersnapper asking about the monkey group I killed. Well, monkey Namekian Chinese little porcelain doll. What was that little thing there, Queen or Ginyu? I can't say for certain, sir. Well, anyway, I'm just wondering what the interest is. It's like, well, you see, and Trunks just smiles like, you see, I came here from the future. It's like, oh, a time traveler, are you? Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, and in the future, you're dead. Is that right? Oh, my, looks like I'm going to have to cut down on drinking the wine. And the reason for that is because I'm going to kill you right here. You really do like to talk, don't you? Not really. Talk's cheap. And then he just pulls out. So I was like, Ginyus, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, and he just quickly sliced them all down. Just boom. Because we know Trunks, base-wise, had to have the power level in the millions minimum to be able to just take on Frieza like he did. Frieza, who believed he could actually take on Super Saiyan Goku, debatable, the way he was in his cyborg form. So that implies that he was actually stronger than his 120. So yeah, Trunks most likely has a power level base-wise in the millions. Like, I see. So you're not all talk, are you? Well then, let's have fun. Sure, but you want to see something really cool first? Well, I'm always in the mood for new spectacles. Show me what you've got. And he powers up and he's like, oh, I see. What is this? Now, this is a Super Saiyan. And the Super Saiyan is the thing that's going to kill you. That legend's been so old. I'm getting so weary of it. And he quit. And he knows very well. Time to die. No, please. My son was the evil one. I wanted nothing but peace. I meant you no harm. I swear it. You filthy little. I liked it how he was just groveling. So it's like, and he kills him and blows up the ship and all that. Hello, sir. Trunks, was it? It's like, who is this? This is King Kai. So this is your King Kai. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, young man. So tell me, you're from the future, is that right? I don't really know. Cut the crap, boy. I'm a Kai. I'm a lot more privy to think. I have no bearing on your Earth politics almost ever, so I am a lot more willing. You can confide to me exactly what's going on here. And it's like, good point. Plus, I'm in your head. You're in my head, so it's fine. And and they converse like, I see. So androids, stronger than even Frieza and his father by a long shot. And you're saying Goku died of a heart virus? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But luckily, it doesn't seem like luckily, it seems our past is not the same as yours. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to try it again. We thank you for the heads up, though. Goku, would you like to say anything to the young man? Oh, yeah, sure. Hi. Goku? Yeah, where'd you think we were? And everyone, that's the thing. They've been dead for years. Yeah. Could you actually, there's one thing you could do before you leave, Trunks. Could you, hold on 1 second. And I'm adding this little bit in here from the anime filler because it's not actually known King Kai knows the instant transmission. I really wouldn't be surprised if he knows it because we've seen that like the Supreme Kais and the Grand Kais know a better version of it. So it's entirely possible that while King Kai, being the lowest tier of Kai, wouldn't know that version, he might know instant transmission. But he just like, just appears like, what am I doing here? Hello, welcome to my planet. Hey, yeah, Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, you're all here. And yeah, it's everyone. Yeah, I need your help to convince the Namekians to wish these people back. I finally located them after all this time, but they're being a little they're a little gun shy, and I don't blame them. Well, I mean, I don't know what you could do. I mean, I'm not asking you to force them to do it, but just go and plead my case in person. I go myself, but I'm really not allowed to leave my planet very often. Which, by the way, we don't really know that about the Kais, if they're allowed to or not leave their planet. I mean, they clearly can, like they did in the Otherworld tournament. But, like, go and, like, say, interfere with the stuff on, like, other planets? I don't know if they, like, at least the lesser Kais are able to do that. Because we never see King Kai leave his planet at all. He seems very happy on his planet, although he has to get his food from somewhere. So, I don't know. Maybe he materializes it. Who knows? But, yeah, so everyone's there and he sees Gohan. It's good to see you. It's like, yeah, wait. Oh, so you know me in the future? Yeah, I knew you were my mentor. You were the one I aspired to be when in our fight against the androids. Oh, wow, that's really awesome. It's like, yeah. It's like, so do I do a good job? It's like, I die, don't I? Horribly. It's like, oh man. Wow, I can't. So I can't believe you have that Super Saiyan technique. That's awesome. I thought I was the only one Gohan were the only ones. What? Oh yeah, we haven't. You think we've been slacking since we've been here? Not at all. And then they power up and they show that they've learned Super Saiyan since they've been dead. And yeah, and it's. I would think it's pretty much close to mastered Super Saiyan. If not, it's just on the cusp. So it's got the key control of the final state, the grade 5 Saiyan or grade 4, one of the two. So yeah, it's now look. First thing you want to do is wish me back, because if you wish me back, that brings back Kami, and that brings back the Earth Dragon Balls. Then we'll be able to wish everyone back. Because according to King Kai, yes, according to the Namekians, Porunga can only bring back one person at a time. So if we bring back Piccolo, that'll bring back Kami and reactivate the Dragon Balls. That sounds like a sound strategy. Unfortunately, there'll still be some of you here that'll have to remain. It's like, oh, well, not necessarily. Because I'm sure, seeing as I'm giving King Kai as a transmission, Goku also has it. And hell, probably everyone at that point. So they send, geez, it's not like my voice is sore. I've got like this little bit of like just something caught in there. So Trunks goes to Namek. He's like, hi. And then Nail shows up, who, at this point, that's a good question. Would Mori have been made the Elder? Or could Nail have been made the Elder? I think it would have been Mori. Mori still would have been made the Elder. He would have been more tailored to it. It's like, oh, so King Kai said he was sending someone here. Look, we are peaceful people. We want nothing. We don't want anything to do with it. Nail's ready, to fight. Nail's probably grown stronger too since the events on Namek, because he just sensed how strong his opponents were. Maybe even using a wish on the Dragon Balls to release his inner potential and turning into the orange form that we see apparently Piccolo now has gained. So that's a whole new bevy of... And Gohan's form too! Oh god! That's a whole new bevy of transformations I gotta figure out a freaking multiplier for. Oh, and they've only existed for a little while now, so people are just trying to figure out exactly what these forms do. Anyway... particularly Gohan's. Like, what the hell kind of multiplier is that? I have no idea. I digress. So, because the Namekians are peace-loving and all that, they agree, because they agreed the first time, too. They agreed when they came to help against Boo, so of course they're going to agree, ultimately. So they first wish Piccolo back, which brings back Kami. Papa's like, Kami, you're back! It's good to see you, my old friend. We have some more...
King Kai, I'm back. Oh, good, Kami, it's good to see you. Good. Now listen up. It's like, I'm already ahead of you. Popo's gathering the Dragon Balls as we speak. Good, excellent. And they used the other two wishes for Barunga to push back Goku and Gohan as well. And then it's like, yep. And so wait. And so, eventually, so because Goku is now alive, he quickly goes back, grabs Trunks, like, thanks, everybody. We really appreciate it. It's like, we promise not to bug you again. Hopefully we won't need to bug you again. And so they teleport back, and eventually their Dragon Balls are wished back. And it's like, bring back the lives of everyone killed by King Cold. I cannot do that for all of them. Wait, what? It's like, the ones you call Krillin and Chaozu have already. Well, actually, because Kami got bring back, I guess that theoretically could. We don't know for certain, do we? Because that theory should. Well, they couldn't bring Goku back with the Dragon Balls the second time, no matter. Even though they got reset, and they trade over controllers, users, or maintainers, I guess we'll call them. Trade over Guardians. So, yeah, actually, they wouldn't be able to even bring back Tien or Chaozu here. Chaozu... No, Tien, yes. They can't bring back Tien. They can bring back Tien. They can't bring back Chaozu or Krillin. That's unfortunate. But you know what? Honestly, there's a workaround for this. So, basically, they bring back Piccolo first to bring back Dragon Balls, and then Goku actually just says that Goku's like, well, actually, we're not going to be able to bring back everybody. What? It's like, because even with Kami resurrected, Chaozu, you and Krillin have already died. So have I. Which means there's one of us is going to have to stay behind for a while. It's like, oh. So, it's like, don't worry, guys, I'll do it. Like, yeah, it's like, don't worry, son. We'll just ask if it's okay to use the Dragon Balls one more time. And then we'll bring me back, and I'll come back home for you and your mom. It's like, Dad, it's okay. Look after it, Piccolo. Right. And so everyone gets wished back except for Goku in this case. I had to rework that because I'm like, oh yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. And so everyone suddenly comes back and say, we're back, guys. It's like, Goku, Yamcha, and, everyone. And so, everyone's happy. Eventually, Gohan, goes back to his mom. Piccolo brings him there, and he flies him there, knock on the door. Chi-Chi being Chi-Chi. It's like, who is it? Gohan? It's like, hi, Mom. That's good to see you too, Mom. He's back. You're back, so that means the Dragon Balls. But you're back. Wait, where's your father? Dad's got to stay behind a little longer, but he'll be ahead. Don't worry. It's like, my bad, it's like, okay. It's like, yeah. And so, another Namekian year passed, and eventually Goku gets brought back, and they're all well, safe, and sound. By the by, at this point, I think they all do have Kaioken, because they've been training on King Sky's planet for years at this point, and probably even taking trips to the other world just to try new things out. Sorry, that's not my computer. So, yeah, ultimately, yeah, all's well that ends well, but they do remember what Trunks said. A, about the heart virus, and B, about Jiro and the androids. But because its timeline is different, they're not certain. Trunks gave them the date of when it was allegedly supposed to happen, which, because of the time, no, it would still be the 3 years, theoretically. Only this time Goku and Gohan and the others have been training for so long, and they have Super Saiyan in their belt. 3 years of training, Goku and Gohan both have perfected Super Saiyan. They all have Kaioken. Piccolo with Kaioken is... I did a Piccolo Kaioken video at one point. Piccolo with Kaioken, especially at this point, that's pretty powerful. Though he hasn't fused the nails, so he doesn't have that boost. I think even given a bit more time... Gohan might even be tapping into the Super Saiyan 2 form. Goku can see it, and he just needs to push him a little over the edge. Unfortunately, there isn't that snap factor for him. With Goku and Vegeta, they just hit it through training alone, hardcore, and they're the kind of fighters who probably could do that. Gohan was a kid though, so there's that.
And eventually the day comes. Now, Goku, I still think, unfortunately, Goku's getting the heart virus here. Now, it is changed up because, like, it happens the way it happened in the series. And I think, in this case, Trunks left Bulma some of the medicine to reverse engineer it. Like, she looked at it, had some, analyzed it, and, was able to make it. So they had it on call for Goku. Unfortunately, when the androids do show up, they are... it's still not going to go well for Goku, at least. And this is just due to the fact that he's got the heart virus. Fortunately, though, Gohan and Piccolo are there, and all the other Z fighters are actually there, and their powers are ultimately in the millions at this point now, except for Chaozu, who's just not that strong, to really pick up the slack, particularly Gohan and Piccolo, who are actually able to kill the androids flat out. Now, this raises a question. How strong are the androids here? Because we know the androids in this time, initially, are stronger than the one there are in Trunks' timeline, due to some shenanigans. That could very well be the case here as well. I think Gero in 19 might actually be weaker than... Well, actually, no, because we've seen Frieza and Cold both come to Earth. Plus, there was an incident with the Saiyans, with Super Saiyan. So they actually might be scaled up a bit. Now, Goku and, again, Gohan are much stronger. But I think what could happen here is that Goku goes down, the heart virus is happening, and that is this... he sees that N19 is about to kill him. Gohan comes in, starts beating the like hell out of him. And then he sees his father on the ground, and that's where that rage snap happens, and he just goes Super Saiyan 2 and just goes straight to town on both of them. And so 19 and 18, or 18 and 17 never actually wake up. Because Gohan in a fit of Super Saiyan 2 rage obliterates them. Now, Goku's got to be sent back to the house to recover. And all's well that ends well, you think. But obviously, we still have the issue of Cell, and because of the whole multiverse is a bitch issue, this Cell still comes and starts wreaking havoc. Now, fortunately, with the androids are threat, yes, but there's more afoot out there. And you'd think maybe Kami would fuse with Goku, but honestly, it's just Gohan going out along with Piccolo and looking for Cell, and ultimately they find Cell. Hello, friends. It's like, I'm looking for something, my brother and sister. I want to see me drink this guy. So there's that. But unfortunately, Gohan at this point is now just well beyond anything, even perfect Cell. I had to think on if all the time of training on King Kai's plus 3 years of training here would have raised his base up to his Cell game levels. Yeah, actually, I think it probably would have. So, yeah, Gohan quickly makes work of Cell also. So it's like, how are you this strong? This isn't right. I'll kill you. And just pulls out the tail. What the hell? And just blasts him away. Whoa. Sorry, Mr. Piccolo. Was that a bit much? No, probably just about right. And so, yeah, that's the end of Cell. Or is it? Because we do have the other Cell who was, oh God, how long was it? I want to say 13 years. I'm trying to remember. Cell shows up in Trunks' timeline. He's more or less born around that. I'm trying to remember how long it took Cell to incubate. It took him over a decade. I know that. I actually don't know. I do know that it took at least over a decade. So we'll go, I want to say it was like 13 years. So we'll use 13 years. So we'll go with the 13 years as for an idea of when Cell's going to show up, if he shows up. So Goku ultimately recovers. That's it for that whole saga. At the near 25-minute mark, I think we're good for right now in the story. Because now we're doing a lot of time jumping here. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you folks for the next one. Have a good one.